Hello everyone and welcome back to Investing Angles. Today we are doing the second video of silver because of the important things that are happening right now in front of our eyes. Before we begin, make sure that you subscribe to our channel, that you always know what is going to happen. Let's begin. So first of all, I'd like to emphasize that as we discussed in the morning, silver indeed formed a fairly strong bearish candle, potentially bearish formation. It's called deliberation. And right now, this candle is fairly vulnerable to any red candle of any size. If this happens, it's going to be a bearish engulfing with all the consequences. This is on the 2-day frame. On the daily frame, obviously, silver tried to negate this big hammer, but not successfully. However, the try counts, and now we can see a continued effort to negate it. But let's have a look at Elliott waves, what they are telling us right now. This is where we left it in the morning, projecting the perspective paths ABC here, and so far we are seeing that silver lost a little bit and potentially completed wave B here. Now it is forming a fairly strong impulse, I would say. It looks like the first wave, and potentially silver has a chance to form something like this. 1, 2, 3, perhaps 5, somewhere here. So that's a very ballpark estimate at this moment. However, we know that there is a chance so that wave C can be either a diagonal or a straightforward impulse. Also, silver can resolve it as with a corrective wave. In this case, it's going to be DXY formation. Anyway, that corrective waves are extremely difficult to forecast, and that's why we are trying multiple scenarios here. So far, the most important message that silver sent us is that the wave we are seeing of the bottom here is corrective, and the first wave is clearly corrective, no questions about it. Wave B, potentially it was a zigzag type, then it was a triangle here. Let me enlarge it a little bit so that you can see it clearly. Potentially, I'm talking about this shape here. This is potentially a triangle in the middle of wave B. And yeah, so this like this. And this wave B breaks into A, B, and C together. So okay, but let me remove it so we are not overloading the picture. And now I'm expecting this to be an impulse here, and the most typical path, the most typical targets for the impulse would be somewhere here, 33.5, 33.15. Yes, this would be the most typical. Once silver hits here, we should see a reversal. And I'm talking about reversal because the bigger correction never consists of one impulse. We have a clear impulse down. Now we have a corrective wave. And after that, we will be looking for another impulse or a corrective wave down. So the best case scenario would be somewhere here, wave C, or if this correction is much bigger, then we might be looking for wave 3 of a even bigger correction. That's the perspective for short-term perspective for silver. Let's see how it ends today, and particularly tonight will be very important to see. And before we move on, before we wrap up, I'd like to show you one more thing. So this is the dollar index, and potentially dollar index is forming a bottom right now. If we look at hourly frames, we are seeing a fairly significant bottom here. This is 5-hour frame, 12-hour frame potentially is forming bottom too. So if we see a stronger move by tomorrow morning, and particularly tomorrow daily closure somewhere above Friday's high, that would be a strong move on for the dollar index. And if this is the case, I have this one. This is a potential flag that is formed right now for dollar, and the next target for this flag would be between 110.3 and 111.3. This is the most typical for dollar index. And just ask yourself a question: if the dollar is going to strengthen that much, so what would happen with silver and gold, and particularly with all precious metals complex? Well, that's wraps up our quick presentation here. If you like it, just support us with your like. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Also check our website investingangles.com. Right now we are offering a free reader subscription with a very good discount for those who want to go deeper. Our marketing team is going to celebrate our 5-year anniversary very soon. Thank you very much for watching, and happy trading, everyone.